Don't know why, just fancied it. I'm eating cherries and sugar syrup and Wheatos. Pre-workout for no apparent reason. So in the gym today, I'm on a deload week, which means I'm going to be taking about 80% of my training and using that. In essence, you should do this about every 5 weeks. There's loads of studies in different areas in terms of lifting and how we should do it properly. And it seems and feels right from most of the research that I should do it about every 5 weeks. Now obviously adherence is the most important thing, so I try to adhere to it, where every 5 weeks I have a deload. And the problem is, I feel like I don't want to do it because it's quite boring. I just go to the gym and I'm lifting 80% less than I normally lift, but we have to do it. So what I'm living here is, in essence, level 5 of empowered by eating, and our whole entire system. And it might be overcomplicated for some people, but don't forget, I've lived it a long time, and you'll get some of the advanced stuff during these vlogs. So for some people it isn't even necessary to deload, but because I've been training for so long, it's quite important to get it done to allow the ligaments to heal and things like that. So let's go to the gym. So I got these wireless Bose sound cancellation off my mum for Christmas. Absolutely awesome. You don't have to play the volume on the music too loud. It doesn't hurt your ears, because I've got really bad tinnitus, so I end up with a ringing in my ear. So it means I can have them on like medium volume, and it drowns out the rest of the noise in the gym. So these things are awesome. And we're back. So the gym was quite packed, and I felt like a bit of an idiot filming, so I only got a few clips. Anyway, that was one reason I didn't film. The other reason was because it's a deload and it's quite boring, and basically all I did was take away about 20% of the load and kind of hit the same reps on the training plan. So hit right. Come on. Like this. So basically I just took away 20% and followed the same training plan. Now what happens next is basically I just simply change a few of the exercises within that plan and then carry on doing the same progressive overload again, because progression equals happiness. Right, another thing that happened today is I had a bit of a wobble where I lost a bit of life motivation, because I'm doing a hell of a lot of workload at the moment. I'm working really long days. There's a couple of things, a couple of reasons for that. I'm working pretty much on my own all the time, on internet stuff, and I'm a people person, so that's not good for number one. One of the most important human needs, according to Tony Robbins, is progress equals happiness.
If you don't keep growing, you're not going to feel alive and happy. We grow or we die. Progress equals happiness.
Combining that with certainty.
Certainty. Who has a need for certainty? Who? Everyone.
It's the first stage to being overall happy. The problem is I haven't got certainty in my life because the business that we're running is a social enterprise, like a charitable organization, teaching people nutrition in a really simple to understand manner, followed by science and things like that. But the problem is it's a social enterprise and we don't make much money there. So the money stays in the pot, so we don't earn anything from that at present. Although there's a lot of people following it, it took a lot of setup to make it happen. So that's one thing, I haven't got certainty, I haven't got a good income, and where I'm currently living is expensive. And then when there's a big build up to something awesome, like the launch of our website, we finally did it, we had the launch party, it was absolutely amazing.
So firstly, thank you very much for coming. I can promise it's something quite special and it's never ever been done before. Hello to everyone on Facebook Live, thanks for joining us. You've all supported us really well along the way. It's been absolutely awesome.
And then obviously afterwards the excitement wears off and you become a little bit less happy. So that's another reason why I wasn't less motivated and less happy. Not very often it happens. Then because of that, I haven't got the next 3 to 6 months planned out like I normally really focus on. So what I'm going to do is show you a couple of clips from seminars that I've done where I'll do a personal development seminar and teach a lot of the, like for example, if you actually try to read a book a week, or I use audiobooks, this is what these headphones are for. If you try to actually read a book a week and keep that up, you become a lot more better at whatever the subject area you are. A couple of people said if you read 100 books, you become one of the most intelligent people in that area and you can become influential. I've read every book I can possibly think of in personal development, in nutrition, in business and in business marketing and social media and things like that. That being said, I do seminars and I do seminars on happiness and progress and being a better person.
My why was I needed a hysterectomy and they wouldn't do it until I lost weight. So that's what I kept on focusing on all the time. And now I've lost 3 stone, 4 pounds on this. I got the hysterectomy.
Awesome story. That is why I do what I do, is to change people's lives like that.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to implement some of that on my own life now. And what it is this. We've got, in this corner, life and personal development goals, because progress equals happiness, and if we continue to progress all the time, we could become a lot happier. So what personal development and life progress goals have I got? This section is 6 months. So that's whole of 6 months. So the next 6 months, I haven't really got a plan. I did one of these not so long ago, but it's longer than 6 months ago. I've done a business degree since then. I've done all kinds. Next one, business and career goals. I'm going to fill in that space. Financial goals, I'm going to fill in that space, and it's simply survival and to be certain, I'm guessing. Then health and exercise goals, which I'm currently in prep for the show, for the bodybuilding show, so that will go in there and there'll be a lot of things in there. Then I've got 6 months, 3 years, 20 years, so a lot of these carry over from the last time I did it, and I call this the 20-year you. This was through seminars I used to do it with Empowered by Lifting. We now call it Empowered by Eating. Anyway, if you want one of these, if you do want one of these, I'll probably put a link in the description or the comments, or message me and I'll send one over to you, free of charge of course. Okay, so this is my personal development folder. So this is my last one, and basically I used to do it on paper and pen and fill them out, and I'm going to try and find the last one. So my last one was May 2016, so there's all the details there. I don't want to let you read it because it's personal to me. It's May 2016, 6 months about right, ready to do it again, so I'm going to fill it out. So looking at it, in the life section, vlog, tick, I'm doing that. Red pen, green pen. Vlog was one of my goals, doing it. That gets a green pen. Have office space for working, And that is what we've created here, with the awesome view outside for doing the videos for the Empower Eating System. Continue to learn personal development and teach others. Listen to more audiobooks. So between May and November, I've probably averaged about 20 audiobooks. Not so bad. Do a TED Talk. I haven't done that yet, so it gets red penned. So I'm not going to bore you anymore. That's basically what I do every 6 months, and I just highly recommend everybody should do that to keep them on track, to keep themselves motivated, and to keep progress in life, and to ensure you've got certainty, so overall you can keep happy. And this is what being empowered is all about. I mean, like, it wasn't a serious wobble. I was just like, I just can't be arsed doing any work today. And normally I am like super driven and super focused, and today I was just like, can't be bothered. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? Because normally I'm super driven. So basically, yeah, this should solve the problem. So see you